Bienvenidos, mi gente, a Revolu Lab. Aquí con ustedes, ya tú sabes, Joel. Ya tú sabes. Y aquí está Mr. René. Y aquí tenemos a Tiki Don y Mike, mi gente. Nos fuimos.
What's crack-a-lackin'?
Oh, there was a Saturday Night Live with Steve Martin, and they were
making that same move?
They walked into the room. They're like, "We're just two cool guys," or something like that.
I gotta watch it.
Look it up.
I haven't seen it.
It's funny.
I haven't seen it either.
It's funny. It's
Gotta watch it.
old.
So did
SNL.
our movement
reminded her
yes,
that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought your moves were coming from salsa or something else.
We got the moves like Jagger.
Yeah. Like Jagger. Hey, Giancarlo, I've been wondering, where did you meet your girlfriend?
Which one?
Subscribe, please.
Mom introduced us.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you never used
beautiful.
have any of you ever used a dating app or anything like that? Because
Oh yeah.
dating.
I have before.
Oh yeah.
I have before.
So do you think dating it's easier now or harder?
Both.
Right? Because talking about dating apps is just
Dude, it's easier in certain areas and other areas much more difficult. Yeah. But like the apps, man, like there's so many apps for dating.
yes.
It's like it's like it filters what you want. It has a cultural I guess
Tied to
focus to each one.
Yeah.
But have you done a dating app before?
No, I have not. I haven't dated anybody, but I've seen them. Seen the hundreds of commercial, the E's, the D's, the C's, all of them, all over the place.
Bro, it's
I'm
like-
just naming letters.
It's like DoorDash for dating.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I want a redhead
Yes.
with a background in psychology.
And you know what? It freaking works. If you filter out the bullshit, because I mean, you could definitely get the person that's on the picture if you're actually genuinely communicating. They feel that you're genuinely communicating.
If
also.
it's not a catfish. Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely. But what he was trying to get is that, it filters. You can filter
yeah,
down
yeah.
to
it's too much.
Like-
it's like I'm
I like
ordering
movies.
a Whopper.
Yeah.
It's like
like from the menu, like a number 4.
it doesn't feel organic. It
Your
doesn't.
way.
It feels like it's just a synthetic. Because normally,
Like Impossible Meat.
yes, it's like the real thing, but not quite.
But this is possible meat. It possibly gets some of that meat.
It can possibly be the right person.
But see, like
or gender. for
your
that
your
matter.
mom introduced you to your lady. That sounds it comes from a different place than me going, I rather have this, I rather have that, I rather not have this, I rather not have that.
I got to throw a referral.
Dude,
We'll give you next month's membership for free if you send some referrals. That's what the apps.
Yeah.
You do with the apps. But you're right. You're ordering. Look at me saying that you're ordering
yeah.
on the apps. From what I've
it's
seen.
a metaphor. It's a metaphor.
Yeah, like everything down to like we said. She watches movies. She exercises. She doesn't exercise.
You want a blonde?
Do you
Blonde,
smoke?
red,
Do
blue-
you not? Do you drink?
Yeah.
What's
No
your
religious
religion?
preferences.
No
Yes.
religious preferences. Oh my
Dude.
god.
And then that's just one app. But then there's different types of apps. So there's Christian Mingle.
Yeah.
And then there's vegan, I'm sure, something. And then for the African American community and the Hispanic
Yeah.
community, there's a bunch of different ones.
Yeah, like a.
If you like golden showers, that's all
the
in
kinky
there too.
ones. Yeah. There's an app for that.
What is a golden shower?
Hey guys, if you know
No,
what a
I know.
golden
Okay.
shower
I
is,
know. I was just kidding.
Oh, okay, okay.
Subscribe. Let us know.
I'm not going to mention this.
Is
Giving
that
it
option
must
out
be
there?
very amazing, though.
What?
Giving it.
No, I know, but
For me, it's the power.
like a fucking sprinkler.
It's going to be like a fucking garden hose.
Like a fire hose. But going back to dating, I'm sure there's a dating.
espérate, Joel está calladito atrás. He ain't said anything.
I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. I don't know what a
Joel.
golden shower is.
Seriously, you don't?
I do not.
No, but I'm talking about not golden showers. I'm talking about the dating apps and all that.
Yeah.
Well, let's
I'm sure
just
there's
go
one
back. The golden
called
shower is you getting or you peeing on someone. That you're giving a golden shower. What R. Kelly did to the underage
Oh,
girl.
she was underage. Yeah. But going back to the apps, yeah, there's apps for people that want farm living, like a farm girlfriend or boyfriend. There's Christians. I'm sure there's
J-Date. There is
I think there's even a hookup app, right? Like
I'm
strictly
sure.
for
Yep.
One night stand app.
one night stand apps. It's fucking crazy.
I wonder what are the ads that pop up in that app?
Night of the Roxbury.
Herpes stuff, all sorts of different.
yeah.
dude.
Trojan. You know, you need condoms. You need this. Yeah.
Or
What
like,
the fuck?
my AIDS is suppressed by this drug. I haven't had a breakout in about 6 years.
Has had a breakout of AIDS.
And my partner is completely unaware.
Ask your doctor
Yo.
if you're unethical.
People get yourself checked.
That's basically what they're saying. They're like, hey,
Yeah.
you can suppress it for this long and no one will ever tell.
But they can't tell your symptoms. That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Still,
ridiculous.
that means
So they're telling you don't tell your partner.
Exactly. That's what I meant to
You
say
can
by that.
hush when you're using this pill.
Which is scary.
You gotta be
Yes.
careful. You gotta be careful.
So
Hay que amarrarse.
so is that an option? Whoever's taking that pill, you click on it and boom, they don't pop up in the
That's
app.
medical history. You don't have to
No, I
disclose
know.
any
I'm
of that
just saying.
shit.
I'm just saying. There's even an app for people that want to. I was reading today that want to cheat, like are married.
Oh, yeah.
There's a freaking app of people that can go and
Oh yeah.
like build. Is it an app or
No, that's a
show?
website. I think the. Oh no.
that they can hide their like put a fake name and meet.
There was
people.
Wasn't a big scandal? Was that?
Something-
Oh yeah, like
something
they leaked the
Madison?
emails. Yeah.
Something Ashley Madison.
Something like that. And they leaked a whole bunch of
list of-
usernames
yeah.
and names, but people
Ah,
high
tu querías
up.
hookup? Toma.
That's fucking
Bro, they
crazy.
put it all out there. But bro, and that's another thing. Like they're taking all this information. Like now, it's even more personal. They're knowing the core of what you like.
Exactly.
Like the core. That's valuable information.
Yeah.
But these apps, bro, it's like it's nuts. Like I did it like years ago, and it just for me it just felt just arranged like a business. like
Like you're making a transaction.
like here, nice to meet you.
It's almost guaranteed
Well,
Well, no, hold
to
on.
get the deed.
oh,
No,
really?
well, not really.
Almost.
Because when you get there, you're like, oh, hey, you look nothing like your picture. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, exactly.
How are you?
Well,
I'm going to be leaving in 30 minutes.
Obviously, yeah, but if it matches the picture, it's almost like,
Look.
all right, yeah.
No, but what if the
We're
picture
getting on
But what if
the
the picture
second date?
what if the picture matches and she's like, hi, hello, you're like, oh, una
exactly.
peste. It's not, it doesn't
I'll be
guarantee
like-
anything.
I'll be like,
or
here's some
that-
gum.
Or, you know, like you said, that you don't look at anything like that picture. Oh, that picture's like 30-something years ago. You're like, what
Yo.
the fuck? You know what I'm saying? On a wheelchair or some shit.
Jesus. But she's walking now, so that's good.
That was so long ago, that's when I couldn't walk.
I'm
No,
just
but
saying.
and then there's
People
some
are crazy.
and
man.
there's some apps that are more that the clientele are better in my opinion than others. So like I've been on Plenty of Fish, and bro, that
that's an app, right?
it's a free app. It's one of the first ones. When that happened,
That's the one I used.
bro. That was so. You
So
tell
did you
me.
get lucky?
That's
You batting 100?
I plead the fifth.
You
on
please
that.
the fifth, but
But it works. But it
1,
works.
2,
right?
3, 4, 5.
there's so many amendments to the Constitution of the United States of America, and I love the physics.
So back to Plenty of Fish, man.
No.
He's like, that's a part of my past. I don't
plead the
want to.
fifth.
I don't want to revisit that part of my
I had
past.
fun with Plenty of Fish.
I'm sure you did.
Isn't there like a Facebook dating thing too?
Yeah, now there's Facebook dating. I think no, Instagram doesn't have anything. It's just Facebook, and obviously the other freaking.
Well,
apps are out
Instagram,
there.
you could just DM people.
But these apps, you got to pay for this stuff, right?
Right.
Nothing like there's not an app out there that's
Yeah,
free,
yeah.
right?
Well, no.
They're free.
There's one. The last one I tried.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're free. There's some that you pay for, right? Like I think.
That's the ones that has the better looking people on it.
The ones you pay for.
yes.
It's
That's for
common
the doctors
sense.
and the people that make
But
money.
that's okay. I'm not too picky.
You just go with the free ones.
Exactly.
Oh, they have this one called Bumble, right? Where you put it as because you gotta. It feels really predatory too, like in the sense that you see these pretty girls, and you're like, oh yeah, hey, how you doing? And you're sending messages and throwing the net out there, right? So that gets really annoying for girls, like all these DMs. So they have this other app. There's an app for that problem too. So it's called Bumble, and then you put out your information. And then the girls contact you. Like, you can't contact them. You cannot send them anything. Yeah, you put your profile out there, and then, which is cool. But then...
But it's a male and female.
Yeah, it's more centered to allow women to browse more relaxed. But if you want to be really successful on it, you had to invest energy that I wasn't willing to. So like you have to put in the best picture and all in these funny quips and things about you. Like there's YouTube videos that teach you, hey, you want to get noticed on Bumble or you want to get noticed on this, do this, change your picture. And I'm like, I'm just going to go dancing and find somebody to dance with. Because this is too much, man.
Yeah, like everything is just like super rigid and super tailored. You know, it's like you're a robot. This is what I want. And then you get the list of women or guys, whatever you're looking for. But back in the days, like he said, we went to the club or a bar, and that's how we found women. So,
Church.
Church.
You can find good woman there. Yeah, that's where we going.
Definitely.
Coming to America. Get
Bro, I think I was in my head.
Yeah, you can get a real good woman there. Church.
Coming to America.
We're going to Queens to find your queen. Bro, I speaking of church, one time I remember going to a church dance, right? And I saw this young girl that I was like goo goo gaga, like who is that? I was like 14 or something, or 15. And I kept on going to church, and I would see her, and she would look at me, and I'm like, I think she likes it. So then I freaking poured my heart out on a like 2 pages of paper, and I'm like, I think you're beautiful. I saw you at the dance, blah 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 blah. And I folded it, and I waited para cuando nos damos la paz.
Oh, so you can shake hands.
So I'm like, where's she? The target located. Hurry up, priest! Hurry up! Hurry up! I went, bro, beeline. I think my mom was next to me. I didn't even give her a hand or a hug. I was just like, said, hike. All right, boom, went straight. Goes to her. I'm like, la paz. And she was like, I'm like, I walked away. Never heard from her again. And I gave her my number. I don't know what I did wrong.
Did you write in English, Spanish?
I think it was in English. Yeah.
Y la misa era en español, a lo mejor no leí inglés.
It was a Saturday. No, era en español. Era en español. Oh, shoot. Maybe she didn't understand me.
That's what I mean.
Exactly,
See that?
yeah.
You see that, baby?
This whole time I've been thinking I'm not enough for most
She's
people.
like, este tipo me escribió esta mierda, yo no entiendo tres carajos.
Sí.
I feel much better.
Y no se la voy a dar a mami porque después dice algo feo.
Sí,
me
después
va a
yo no sé ni
regañar.
lo que dice.
Wherever you are, if you remember the guy that gave you the note, just send me a message.
First subscribe, then send him a message.
And watch her look like the cheerleader from Dodgeball that lands on the kid. But she's very spiritful.
And she has a great personality.
Yeah. So
Church was a good place to hook up. I'm telling you.
Find the
When
hookup.
I remember, find hookups. No, honestly,
We
think
don't
about it
hook
because
up
I
at
hook.
church.
Well,
When you hook up nowadays, is make out and
yeah,
do stuff,
yeah.
right?
Yes.
Am I mistaken?
No, true.
You're talking about macking it, just like hollering at girls.
Well, I'm talking about yeah. Well,
yeah.
It doesn't matter what I was talking about. Just meeting people.
He's like,
That's what you were talking about, but you said hook up.
so we're thinking he's like, I've had sex at church all the time. That's how we understood it, right?
Church is a great place to have sex.
I've had several hookups there. It's fantastic.
Behind the
I don't know.
15th
Pube?
pew.
No, I know. I said pube.
Oh, you said pubes?
You might find some behind there too.
You never know. But going back to the church, there were some pretty girls back in the day that used to go to church, and you were almost guaranteed to have girls because you went to, ibas a la iglesia Sundays.
Youth groups.
Youth groups on Mondays. Bible study on Tuesdays. Catecismos on Sundays.
La confirmación.
Confirmations on Tuesdays. Y practicabas para hacer monaguillo on freaking, in between all of that. That's how it was back in the day.
Y son nenas buenas. On top of that, it's the best of everything.
Consigue buena. Las
Tony.
más buenas.
De las que van a la iglesia, ¿verdad? Son las mejores.
Esas son las santitas.
Las que se portan bien.
Exacto. Pero como bestias en la cama. También digo muy bien. No, eso lo dijo una cantante.
You know
Eso
what?
es ¿quién dijo eso? Karol G. No importa. Pero
When before you didn't know who the heck you're meeting, right? So like you're at the mercy of whatever you talk on the phone and share on the phone. There's no texting that you can send an instant thought immediately. There was no Googling, so you can't search them up, see if they're a weirdo, right?
They used to call them phone books. That was your
for
fucking
real.
Google.
Yeah.
No, that was your Google.
And so now what's cool is if you do meet somebody, it's easy to be like, hey, do you have an Instagram? And usually just from there, you can kind of see their values. You can, because not that you're taking everything at face value, but you're basically seeing that, hey, this person said, I want someone to see this.
Yeah.
And that in itself tells you something. So in that respect is a little easier. And in that respect it's easier to text back and forth before you actually muster up the guts. You know how hard it was to muster up the guts to call? A lot of kids nowadays will never know that feeling because you can just send a text. But when you're there pacing,
and then who's gonna pick it up on the other side.
and you're like, hang up, I can't. And then you actually say,
You call 1-800-COLLECT. And then whoever answers, then you're like, I'm going to call you back. If the mom answers, you hang up.
Yeah.
got a strategy and everything.
You got to think about it.
So they didn't pick up your caller ID and all that stuff.
Exactly.
That's crazy. See?
You never had my phone number. I go to the payphone at McDonald's.
And you tell her, call me back at 407.
That's another thing. We had payphones back in the day.
Yeah.
Let me get a quarter real quick.
Hell yeah. Because they call your beeper.
Call me at this phone. You got the
That too.
number. And I stand by it and it goes.
Yeah, you call collect and then you tell them. So they can call you back.
The payphones actually rang. If somebody called it, back in the day, you could hear it. Pick it up.
That was the best.
Free phone lines.
Yeah.
Free cell phones.
That's what it was when you found one.
Now sliding into the messages. That's that. I think for dating, there's no better than if you wanted to do it that way. Facebook and Instagram's right there. There's no need to do anything else because with that, at least someone that knows someone, and you're like, yo, who's this? Who's that? And then you can kind of get some background.
But do you
The
think
referral program.
But do you think they should like that? That is your dating tool. Like, let me search. Oh, I like this girl. I like her pictures. Instead of going and meeting them first, then doing your research.
I'm not suggesting I would want to do that. I'm saying, but if I had to pick a dating app, I'd just stick with freaking, that. But no, there's nothing, there's something about how we're wired that it demands that we press forward in really weird, tense situations, and that's hard to happen now with this.
No, see, yeah.
But when you go out and you date someone, you're here, like you're going off the cuff here. There's no hiding.
Yeah.
And
you can do so much damage with this,
bro.
Like you can hide imperfections or things that bother you or whatever it might be.
Dude, I could take a toilet seat, put it next to my head, and take a picture. It looks like I'm on an airplane, right?
Oh, yeah.
You seen that?
The window, yeah.
This is the same thing. So like you got to be face to face. But nowadays, like what are concerts, festivals. Festivals, you can meet a lot of people because you're there for days. But and festivals are cool too because there's so many different cultures. And that's another part of dating. Like when you go in there, when you could pick on the filters of what you want. I was blown away by how much detail there was. So like
talk about culture and
yes.
Because it's religion and all that other stuff. It's.
I left it open,
Yeah,
and I actually saw, I met one, this was like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. No, 10 years ago. And yeah, I remember going on the first dates, and it was interesting to be because I sat down with people from different creeds, different colors, and it was fun in the sense that I'm doing something different.
Yeah.
But in the sense of trying to find someone that you want to vibe with, it seemed like a chore.
Like you were like you were accepting applications.
I'm like, I gotta go check this and blah blah, and I'm like, oh Lord,
are my filters fucked up? Am I not meeting the right ones? You know, it's I like the old ways, man.
yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta
Just
keep it
put me
old.
a place, a nice, safe place. Go hang out.
And then you creepily look at him like,
No. Just if you run into them, you bump into them. How did you start a conversation back in the day? Was it just going? It
so
wasn't like that. It's just
you here alone
yeah.
because I want to kidnap you.
Nowadays,
Or
it's,
buy your drink. Well, yeah, that's probably nowadays too. But
nowadays for me, it's more like, what high school did you go to? that seems to be the
first-
universal one.
that's the first hook line.
You look familiar.
Yeah.
Do I know you?
Did you go to high school around here? No, in California. Oh, tell me about California.
So why'd you move down here? Because the taxes are too high? I don't know. But yeah,
It's the smog.
if you move from California or New York or places like that because the taxes are too high. So
Yo, gas is like $10 a gallon out there.
yeah,
almost.
just imagine how much money they pay on gas and
Dude,
everything else.
Have you ever gone on a date, pero tú estás pelado? And like you already made the commitment, but you had to go on a date and you maybe had like $30 to your name, and you're gonna go to the movies. That barely gets you the ticket.
Well, nowadays, yes.
No, even back then, shoot. Like
Back then
no,
was
it was like
like
$8.
$6,
$8
yeah.
for, and then but yeah, like I've gone on some dates. It reminds me of the
Half baked.
the half baked scene.
Ran out of money.
Don't mind if I do.
So you exact
The
change,
homeless
sir.
guy.
Don't mind if I do.
But back then, if you didn't have $20, $30, man, you could still take them to eat. Take them to the movies because they had the $1.50 movies, the dollar
that's
movies.
true. And the
where
2 for
old
2 at
ones-
McDonald's.
Yes, you did the 2 for 2. So, hey, I'm on a budget today, so we're gonna go to McDonald's and a $1.50 movie. Pick one.
We had $20.
That's it.
We were like, we got no money, but we got $140 sneakers on.
And then you stop at the store, you get some candy, and you sneak it into the movie.
Yeah, in her purse
Okay, I gotta
or a backpack.
I gotta share this. My mom and I would do that. My mom would do that all the time. It's like, que yo voy a pagar 6 pesos por
Yo
un
también.
Kit Kat. So we'd go to there and she'd pick it up. Bro, so we went to eat, I think like a Taco Bell or something, and it was close by. And she filled up soda with ice, and she put it in her purse. And I'm like, Mom, you're gonna walk in there with like ice? You know, I'm gonna nah. Just put it there. And she's like, Dale. We start walking, and you hear the slushing. I'm like, oh, we're gonna go to jail. And then
Tenía maracas en el purse.
I felt like we're going through customs, you know. So we get in, and then she's like, "Viste, tú tan pendejo." Y con susto, era, toma. You thirsty? Bro, we had a great time.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Great time.
We still buy the candy at the
Didn't your mom also
Dollar
sneak
Tree.
in the bag of popcorn that you microwaved at the house?
Yeah, bro.
Really?
Bro.
I've never done that. Popcorn?
Her purse was like a clown car. That 50
just-
clowns come out of it. Un volky.
Oh, yeah. They
Bro. She was just like, here, and she pulled out a ladder.
No, she had a bag of popcorn.
You want some cotton candy?
Un gallo salió, laid an egg. Or rooster laid an egg? Nah, una gallina.
Pero hoy en día no se puede hacer eso.
No, you
Por
gotta
lo
take
menos, ya, porque ahora te abren la bolsa y todo.
Sometimes.
sometimes. So you got to get the right bag.
That's
You
why
know,
I bring a
can't-
camelback. And I just put it on my shirt.
Or shape it to your leg and go inside the hose. Yeah. Así es que se hacía. We used to take camelbacks.
Not in the theaters. I did it to
No,
Disney.
we did it to Disney
Yeah.
and Universal because
And I'd be like, let me get a cup of ice.
Yes.
And I would be vodka and cranberry, drop it into my cup of ice.
You know, a lot of people go for
That was a trick.
on a first date to the movies. It's the worst first freaking date.
No
Hey,
talking at
let's
all.
go out. Let's go out and just
yeah,
sit
no talking. Yeah, you're a robot.
for 2 hours, and then you're like, "Wow,
I'm tired.
what are we gonna do now?"
yeah, yeah. Well, you take her to a
Restaurant.
horror movie, so she's jumping all over the place.
Come over
And
here.
exactly, ¿me entiendes? Y ahí están.
And deep down inside, tú estás cagado. You're like, ugh.
Yeah, tú también.
Un peo que estás aguantando ahí.
It was like that. It was.
Going back to the apps, though.
I don't think I ever took up thinking about my first date, because that's what you just said, and taking him to the movies. I don't think I ever took a
On the movies?
first date. No, obviously I took plenty of dates to the movies.
But first date.
But first date, I don't think I ever took him to a movies. I think I went probably dinner, maybe. You know, hey, let's meet at
Yeah, so
at
you
this
talk.
restaurant.
Go walk at the mall.
Yeah, go
Right.
walk at the mall.
We used to go to Boardwalk, on Disney's Boardwalk, and just walk around there.
También, because, you know, the stores over there.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I
And
ever
you
took
didn't
him
have to
the movies.
spend a cent.
No, well,
claro que sí.
until she looked and she's like, "Oh, I really like this," and then you're like, "Oh,
You want some ice
Am I
cream?
the good guy? Am I the bad guy? Should I buy
Exacto,
it for her?"
the ice cream, man.
Be like, you really like it? Thankfully, you live in America. You could do anything you,
buy
want.
it.
Go on. I'll be over here.
Exactly.
You got a quarter? I got to call my mom.
No, but that's what it was. Yeah, I think I took him out to a movie. I'm not eating into the mall. What'd you do, Giancarlo?
We went roller skating.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's
The
great.
¿Cómo se llamaban antes? Los-
Skate Reflections.
Skate Reflections.
They
Yeah.
still got that, bro.
Oh, it's still out there?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
We would
that.
go roller skating, and then our parents would drop us off at the movie theater. That was like $1 or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roller skating. Oh
That
my
was
God, yeah.
before.
Bro, roller skating was
It was like
clubbing for
It was
us.
like the club back then.
because
yeah.
69 boys were quad CD DJs were
true.
going, and they had a little stage, and bro, there would be like 6th, 7th, 8th graders. Let me ride that donkey, bro. People like grinding on each other,
yeah.
and I would walk there like it was Studio 54, bro. I
we
was
were
just like, where my
experts.
boys at? Yeah, let me go win this race real quick because I used to win that shit. I gotta get a soda. I gotta run. I'll be back. Stay golden. And I'd come back with my
Making
soda.
maracas.
I told you.
I also got a slice of pizza.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. Oh,
Yeah.
They
want
give you a
one?
slice of
They give
pizza
you a
and a
slice of-
soda
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
for winning the
No,
race.
but I'm not sharing the pizza que se joda. Yo doy un sipi de la soda.
soda,
That's it,
yeah.
bro.
You gotta replenish your energy.
But that was
Yeah, no. Dating and back in the day, it was
Red light, green
I
light.
think personally was a lot more fun because now it seems like so monotonous. It's like you said, like just going through the motions. You know, I'm gonna text you. I don't talk to you all day, 2 days, 3 days, because I'm still texting you.
Listen,
You don't see
woman, back in the day, text didn't exist. What would you do if we had no text?
that? Exactly.
Calm your ass down.
She would be like,
And that's the problem. Women, you know, you don't reply me like in what's the limit?
Like
2
15
seconds.
minutes.
2 seconds.
15 minutes, forget about it. It's like you're dead.
hey, it's not just women. I
You always
I
ignore
forget
me.
too sometimes. Depends on how interested I am. If I send that and I'm like,
You're pacing.
she don't love me. She don't like me. I knew it. No, that's my mom.
That was ESPN.
Yeah.
That was ESPN in the background.
You have a
El
bank
Ocho.
transaction. Oh,
The 8. ESPN the 8.
Yeah.
New dodgeball tournament coming up.
Dodgeball? Nice.
That's bullshit.
What other places did we take our dates to? So the skating rink, we did that.
mall,
Disney. We just take it to
Disney,
Disney. Oh
the
my
beach.
God.
I was gonna say the
beach.
beach is
Oh,
so.
yes.
It has so many benefits.
It's
so
romantic.
It's romantic. It's
freaking
chill.
romantic.
Pero
You
te,
know.
te recuerdas los parties que hacíamos en Daytona Beach? I don't know if you guys remember.
Yeah, you told
ran
me.
out the hotel
Oh
for
my
spring
God,
break.
we used to skip and fucking go to Daytona because you can drive in that beach. So
Right.
you were out there doing your thing, out there on the beach all fucking day, and then you went back to the hotel with your car. You know, it was fucking
Dude,
good days.
in
good old days.
did you ever go to when it was called Downtown Disney? I mean, not when it was called Pleasure Island.
Pleasure Island, yeah.
So like that,
The sneaking in.
Oh, you're talking about? Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
we would sneak in. It was the only club we could sneak in. And then on Thursdays, every Thursday was employee night. So all the employees got in free on Thursday. So guess what? They have a college exchange program where these beautiful Swedish, German, Italian women, French women from
That's
all over
true.
all
Disney
over the
does,
world,
yeah.
they go there and then they go party in Pleasure Island.
Yeah, because it was the only
Bro.
thing that was. kicking
That
off.
was so much fun. Like that. That's when I didn't know that los alemanes tienen parrandas como nosotros in a way.
Oh,
So
really?
like they will go. They will it was just like some kind of party, and we would have to sneak into the property because we don't live there. She's like, hey, come over here. We're gonna go in and we're gonna go door to door. I'm like, what do you mean door to door? I thought we were gonna go to your place. Like, no. So we go there, and it's just singing in front of the door till they open it. You go in there, you drink, and you grab them, bring them to the other place, and they keep growing the whole night. But I had to sneak in the trunk. Like, I had to go. Yeah, so we get out of the club. They're like, come in the back in the trunk. I'm like, all right. I'm like, please don't leave me in here. So I don't know who you are. I want to wake up with my kidneys intact. You know?
That's before they made the trucks with the freaking red handle.
Yes.
So he couldn't get out.
But it was fun. It was fun because I talked about again cultures. You see how the Germans party. You see how the Mexicans party. You see how the Italians party. How the English party. And you can appreciate all of it.
Yeah.
You know, at least I loved it. It was really nice.
No, and that goes with dating too, because you know, if you date a Puerto Rican, you know, we got our own días festivos. No, puertorriqueños tenemos un cojón de días festivos. You know, imagínate.
Todos de nosotros y todos los americanos.
Exacto, puertorriqueños, los americanos, all squished together, y después tiramos la noche de San Juan. Por si acaso.
Any excuse just to sit back in la hamaca. Vamos.
Está cabrón.
Tres Reyes, no te olvides.
La noche de San Juan, que te tiras a la playa y tienes que chapuzarte.
Eso viene ahora a ver en julio, ¿verdad? ¿O no?
I think it's this month. I think June or July. Pero imagine some other culture dating you and you're like, sí, vamos pa' party a la noche de San Juan. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, the same thing.
Get in the trunk. We'll show you.
Get in the trunk so I can sneak you in.
Now, I know that people have had success with the dating apps. But I think we have it backwards. I think it doesn't work to where like I order everything I want and wait. I think it's more like, hey, live your life and have fun and follow whatever sparks that little flame in you that pulls you, whether it's lessons for salsa or whatever it may be, going to the gym. And through those activities, then you meet people that are doing the same thing. That like even makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but at doing it like this, I mean, if you're looking to just get something in particular, yeah, you know, but if you're looking for something meaningful and deep, not saying it's impossible with the dating apps, because I've met quite a lot of people that they met in a dating app, they're happily married 10 years, 15, 20 years. Well, no, it can't be 15, 20 years because the internet wasn't around that. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got
it. It could be 20. Yeah. The internet was back then, yeah.
Could be, but, you know, I didn't use a fucking dating app. And he used a dating app.
One time.
Was it successful?
Yeah.
I pleaded the fifth. So it was.
Hey, it was successful.
For what you wanted.
No. It was just different.
Interesting.
It was we lived too far from each other.
Oh,
so I wasn't planning on moving anywhere.
Oh, so there's no mileage filter.
Huh?
There's no mileage filter. Like I want people like 5 miles.
No, you could. I mean, it wasn't that far. It wasn't. It was like an hour away.
Oh, okay.
Not that far. But
far.
We grew apart. We just grew apart. We just grew apart,
bro.
That's
probably. An hour away is like.
I mean, we would always meet up halfway, so it was just like
45-minute,
30-minute.
I got you, but there is a what do they call it? They do it on when you're searching for restaurants and stuff. A radius, right?
Yeah, you could do that.
Right.
See,
within 15 miles, within 20 miles.
That's what I was getting to.
Yeah, you could.
You could put like, I want them to make this much income. I want them to have this type.
Really?
Oh yeah, this type of education.
I was gonna get to that. I was like, let's go back to that because I had another thought.
Money.
Some of them are like,
what the fuck?
If you just want a booty call, don't even try.
I'm like, damn it.
No one night stands, but they look like they do one night stands. It's crazy.
Because that's how they're half naked or whatever, right?
Dude,
that's what I mean. So
there's some crazy looking bitches.
And it says no one night stand, but you know, you're putting your stuff out there. Pero también it's even 420 friendly now.
Yeah.
No one night stand. A mí se me respeta, and you scroll through her picture, she's like.
Yeah, con nada puesto.
With her baby. I'm like, I'm not judging, but you know, I have flaws.
What is it? Skip up, skip left, skip.
Swipe right, swipe left. Yeah.
Some of them say sugar. I'm looking for a sugar daddy. Some of them say.
Oh, there's a sugar daddy website.
Or I'm looking for.
Yes, you can sign up to be one.
I'm looking to be your sugar mama. There's sugar mama also.
And a girl can be like, I want a sugar daddy. Let me see what's out there. He looks like he'll give me a lot of money. Click.
What the
And
fuck?
I know somebody that that was doing that, and
that he was a sugar daddy?
No, that she had a sugar daddy.
Holy shit.
And I hadn't seen her in forever, and all of a sudden I saw her again, brand new car, and I'm like, what? Like, this is for real.
So the app
Yeah.
works.
It works.
This is for real.
And
So where's the
they say that men have all the power.
so where's the Sugar Mama app?
It's there.
It's there.
Claro que sí, papá.
So I need to check that
That's
one
it
out.
already, yeah.
There's a Sugar Mama app.
I need to download that one.
Sugar Cougar.
Whatever.
SugarCougar.com.
No, but that's funny. No.
I
Damn,
wonder
but
if
that's
there's
crazy.
such. Okay, I got to look up Sugar Cougar. I'm wondering if anybody thought of that.
You got to trademark the name.
Hell
right now?
yeah. Ricky Bobby Inc.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
No, but
Sugar
That's crazy.
Cougar. Because it's the alliteration. That's why I'm doing it. Nope. Oh, no. Some results may be explicit.
So there is one
Uh-oh.
out there.
Oh no, there's a Sugar Cougar
Porn
art.
site?
No, Twitter. On Twitter. Let me see what happens when I open it.
It's a bunch of old ass ladies that look good.
No, there's a bunch of cat drawings.
Oh my god.
There's literally cats and more cats in anthropomorphized as humans.
Sugar cookies.
No, they got arms.
This is not what I was
No.
saying.
Forget that name.
Sugar Cougar.
Yeah. No, but that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Man, so there's fucking apps for
This is the time
It's too easy.
that we as a species were exploring the horizons, the borders of where we're normally been as a human being.
yeah.
Like we're born one way, but we feel another way. That's being moved. We're putting technology in our bodies. And it has to
everything, yeah.
reflect in our social structures. So
What
when we're doing these dating apps, that's all it is. It's the abstract version of what's happening already in the physical. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay, it's like so. All right,
Right now.
Is this on the new movie from Doctor Strange?
Multiverse, bro. This is the multiverse. We just switched multiverse.
Multiverse.
like
Yeah, that.
the same way that in the
No,
physical.
yo entendí. I was just
Yeah.
fucking
Okay.
around.
Okay.
No,
I was
yo
like-
entendí. Pero don't you think that apps, some apps make it easier, and we've discussed this before, isn't dating apps detrimental to a person being sociable, talkative, instead of ordering from a menu?
Well, you could learn a lot from a person from the app before you even talk to them.
Or you can learn a lot from Instagram or
That's-
whatever
yeah.
when you run into them.
Yep.
Or whatever it might be. But, I think physical contact, not physical contact, but
physical presence within one another.
it's important
Hell yeah,
for a human being, for me.
bro. How many times have you met somebody, guy or girl, not romantic situation, and you get a bad vibe from them, and you were
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, that's important. You know,
Exactly.
how does that happen? Is that by chance? No, I personally believe that the same way you have a heartbeat and an electromagnetic frequency, we all do, and them frequencies either vibe or they don't with each other. You know,
Could be, yeah.
depending upon who you are, what you're focusing in here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to vibe with you or not, and you feel that physically. It's hard to do that on this thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's like damn near impossible.
And there's no filter for it.
right.
You can do FaceTime,
Yeah, but you still
and
don't.
then you whip out your schlong.
Yeah, and take a screenshot. Screenshot it to
No,
everybody.
no, no.
If there was a FaceTime app, if FaceTime was incorporated in a dating app for older people, everybody on the app would just be seeing each other's foreheads.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
is it?
But now FaceTime has the fucking emojis shit
Yeah.
that you can change. Eventually, you're going to be able to change your entire face and look like another person, and then you're still being catfished on FaceTime.
You can tell though.
You could do, what's that called? The deep fakes?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like Leonardo DiCaprio or something.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Oh,
Have you seen the Tom Cruise deep fake guy?
Yeah.
yeah,
guy's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
guy's
the
good.
guy that
He
spoke
goes,
Spanish, and I was like, that's him.
He does the woo.
I got fucked up by him because you showed me. He was speaking Spanish, right? The guy-
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, no, that's him. And I was like, nah, it's somebody else. But I didn't know until you told me.
Aquí estamos en la
Pero ya nos
granja.
fuimos. You can watch movies on fucking Disney Plus together with your partner
Bro,
when you're in different houses.
COVID changed dating.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, a PlayStation had it for a long time.
Yeah.
They called it
That
BD
freaking
Live
tripped me out.
Watch party.
watch parties.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was watching TV the other day, or yesterday, I think. I was watching Obi-Wan Kenobi. If you haven't seen Obi-Wan, you gotta watch the show. If you're a Star Wars fan and love Darth Vader. Watch.
I'm gonna watch it, Alex.
Show.
It's good.
Watch it. Drop and subscribe. Let us know what you think about the show. But going back to Disney Plus, you know, I saw it on there. I was like, holy shit! So I can like Disney Plus.
We don't leave the crib now.
I can
to go on a
Disney
date.
Plus with my girlfriend. Hey, turn your TV on. We're about to watch a movie, and you're in your house, and I'm in my house,
I'm gonna send
and we're seeing each other. That's fucking insane.
I'm gonna send a story. Be like, if anybody want to date me,
Netflix has it.
Go to watch
also. I think Netflix has it.
The first place I've seen it was
through
on
the
Disney.
PlayStation, I think.
Really, I didn't know that. That was incredible. I think apps. Yes, it's handy because especially with fucking gas prices nowadays. Who the hell wants to drive anywhere to pick up anyone? You know, fucking let's do Disney Plus.
They keep going up, man.
And on the Oculus Rift, you could make the room look like a theater, and you could have multiple friends watch a movie
that?
through the
That's
Oculus Rift.
I didn't even know that. Gone. So no.
Or basketball
so,
games, live basketball games.
damn, I gotta get one then.
So,
you could
Oculus
have-
guys can potentially like theaters should move into that direction. Because
They
just
will.
imagine 3D, you're seeing everything. Oh, that's insane, man. At the comfort of your house while you're wearing
Laying
nothing
in your bed.
or whatever it is you're doing. You know, it's awesome.
What has been a pickup line that has worked for you? And we'll take turns. I'll start with this one.
Hard one.
I heard someone tell me this, and I was like, oh, that sounds so great. So what I would do is like I'm with my crew, and then if I see a girl like looking or whatever, and just kind of touching hair and stuff, I'm like, I'm gonna go for it, guys. So I'll go across, and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry to bother you. And she's like looking at me. I'm like, you see the guy over there, you know, with the green hat? Yeah, and another guy. They want to know if you think I'm cute. And it worked. They're like, yeah. I'm like, so hi, I'm Michael, and the rest is history. That was in my high school days. That's how, because I was, you know,
True.
I'm talking about when you first start dating.
No,
like,
yeah.
So that was one successful one. I don't know if you guys had something like, you know, just like I thought, made in heaven.
That's a crazy
Did it
one.
hurt?
That's a crazy one from
Yo en
high
verdad
school.
ni me acuerdo.
Yeah.
Tendré
Like
que preguntarle a...
pickup
Ahora
lines.
no me acuerdo.
Back in the day, I think, you know, me recuerdo, like I said, I met them at church, so I said, La paz contigo. And
That's
that's
the
it.
best
That was my
pickup
pickup line.
May peace be upon you. What's up, girl?
La paz te contigo, ¿cómo te llama? Boom, that was it. I think. Because I met so many girls at church. It was awesome.
I thought pickup lines were like a cheat code. If you just do this and this, they're gonna say yes. And then I would do this, like no. I'm like and I'll do it again, man.
I don't think I ever
Yeah.
used pickup lines. A good pickup line has to be, why are you going to the airport? Flying somewhere?
It's a lovely accent you got there. New Jersey.
Austria.
Oh, good day, mate.
We are out of
So
here,
you're telling me there's a
people.
chance.
There's always a chance. And if you don't know the movies we just referenced, you suck.
No,
No,
subscribe.
we love you.
Let
We
us
love you.
know.
We love you.
But you still suck. We love you. We're out of here, people. We got Mike in the left, or your right. We got Rennie on your left, my right. Me, I'm going to put
My
me
forward.
first.
My backwards.
My left is Joel.
Yeah, exactly.
This sign up sucks, but I'm sorry. And my brother back there, Joel. We are out of here.
We love you
Revolu
guys.
Lab.
Subscribe, please.
love
Share.
Coqui.